Imagine a book older than the Renaissance, looking like a scientific manual, yet completely unreadable. Not kings, scholars, or even master codebreakers have ever deciphered its secrets. Page after page, symbols repeat like a language, forming patterns with structure and intention. But its true meaning remains completely lost. This is the Voynich Manuscript, a 600-year-old enigma that refuses to be solved. Today, we try to understand it. History is full of lost languages, ancient scripts that took decades, even centuries, to decode, like Egyptian hieroglyphs, Mayan glyphs, and Linear B. But they all had something in common. Eventually, they were understood. The Voynich Manuscript is different. It doesn't just resist translation. It defies classification. It's not just unreadable. It doesn't seem to belong to any known system at all, which raises a terrifying possibility. What if this isn't a lost language, but something entirely unknown? In 1912, a rare book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich made a discovery that would haunt historians forever. Inside a Jesuit college in Italy, among dusty, forgotten shelves, he found a manuscript unlike anything he had ever seen. At first glance, it looked medieval, but when he opened it, he realized something was wrong. The writing didn't match Latin, or Greek, or any known script. It was something else. And from that moment on, the mystery began. For years, people suspected the manuscript might be a fake, a clever hoax designed to confuse and impress. But modern science told a different story. Radiocarbon dating revealed the parchment dates back to the early 1400s. That means this book is real, created over 600 years ago, long before modern cryptography, long before advanced printing. Someone in the medieval world spent years crafting a book that no one could read. Here's where things get even stranger. The text inside the manuscript behaves like a real language. Words repeat, patterns form, grammar seems consistent. It even follows something called Zipf's law, a statistical rule found in natural languages, which means this isn't random. It's not gibberish. There is structure. There is meaning. But we don't know what that meaning is. The first section of the manuscript shows plants, hundreds of them. But here's the problem. Most of them don't exist. Some look almost real, like distorted versions of known species. Others are completely alien. Leaves connect in impossible ways. Roots twist unnaturally. It's like someone tried to draw real plants from memory, or from a world that no longer exists. In medieval times, books about plants were often medical guides, herbals. They explained how to use plants to heal diseases. So, maybe, this is a medical manuscript. But if that's true, why are the plants unrecognizable? And how could such knowledge be used? If no one could identify the ingredients, unless the drawings aren't literal, but symbolic. Another section shows circular diagrams, filled with stars, symbols, and zodiac signs. Some are recognizable. Pisces, Taurus, but others are arranged in ways that don't match any known astronomical system. Women surround these diagrams as if connected to the stars themselves. In the medieval world, astrology was taken seriously. People believed the stars influenced health, fate, even personality. So, this might be a guide to something deeper. Then, there's the part no one can explain. Pages filled with nude women, floating, bathing, connected by tubes of green liquid. They move through strange systems, like pipes or veins. Some appear relaxed, others trapped. It looks almost like a diagram of the human body, but distorted, symbolic, unfamiliar, as if someone was trying to map something they didn't fully understand. Historians have debated this section for decades. Is it medicine, an early attempt to understand anatomy, or something else entirely? Some believe it represents fertility rituals, alchemical transformation, or even spiritual rebirth, because in medieval thinking, the body wasn't just physical, it was connected to the soul, to nature, to the universe itself. Toward the end of the manuscript, the illustrations disappear, and the text becomes dense, structured, organized into short paragraphs, each marked with star-like symbols, almost like instructions, recipes, steps to follow. But for what? Medicine? Alchemy? Something else? We don't know, because we still can't read a single word. One of the most popular theories is simple. This is a coded message, a cipher. In the medieval world, knowledge could be dangerous. Scientific ideas, medical discoveries, even religious interpretations could get you punished. So people hid information, encoded it, protected it. Maybe this book is one of those secrets, locked away, waiting to be decoded. There's just one problem. Every known cipher has been tested, and none of them work. Not simple substitution, not complex encryption, not layered systems. Even modern cryptographers using advanced algorithms have failed. If this is a code, it's unlike anything humanity has ever created. So what if it's all fake, a medieval prank, an elaborate hoax designed to fool rich collectors? But think about it. Over 200 pages, consistent language patterns, detailed illustrations. This would take years to create. Why go through all that effort? For something meaningless? Unless the act of deception itself was the goal. Another possibility. This book contains real knowledge, but from a tradition we've lost. A language that disappeared. A science that faded away. Maybe the manuscript isn't unreadable. Maybe we just don't have the key anymore. At one point, the manuscript may have belonged to Rudolph II, a man fascinated by the strange and unknown. He believed the book was written by a genius, maybe even a figure ahead of his time. Later, it was sent to Athanasius Kircher, one of the greatest scholars of his era. He couldn't read it either. Today, we have tools medieval scholars couldn't imagine. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analysis. And yet, the Voynich Manuscript remains unsolved. Some AI studies suggest it resembles real language. Others say it might encode meaning differently. But none have cracked it. Even machines can't understand this book. So here's the most unsettling idea. What if the manuscript wasn't meant to be read? Not by us. Maybe it was personal, private, symbolic, a language for one person or one small group. And when they disappeared, so did the meaning, forever. The real mystery isn't just the text, it's the intention. Why create this? Why spend years writing something so complex, only for it to become unreadable? What was the purpose? What was the message? And who was it for? If you could decode just one page of this book, what do you think it would say? A cure? A warning? A secret? Tell me in the comments. And if you want more mysteries like this, subscribe, because history still has secrets.